Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here with your February general messages. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Before we get into it, just a few reminders and notifications. Sophisticated Intuition offers you all of your spiritual needs, and you can go to www.sophisticatedintuitionllc.com for all of those needs. I also have launched a catalog of meditations on this channel, so you can take a listen. I'm really looking for some feedback. I'd like to know how I'm doing there. That is something new for me. Because I have ascended in my own meditation practice, and Spirit kind of guided me to lend that gift to the collective. So that is new for me, and I'd love to hear your feedback. So please go and check out those meditations. They are short. As the feedback I received from my personal clients is that, when they're new and they're just beginning, they can't sit that long. So I did make them pretty short, so it won't take too much of your time to take a listen. All right, let's get into it. Who am I reading for? Taurus. All right, Taurus, this is a new deck. This is the Moonology manifestation deck. All right, I have another Moonology deck, but this one is specific to manifestations and has some beautiful messages on the cards. As you know, when I have a new deck, sometimes the shuffle out can be a little challenging. Spirit's trying to give me the message, but the deck wants to give me like 5 cards at a time, so bear with me. I think we're getting a little bit looser, and when I say this is new, it's new. I opened the deck, I cleared it, blessed it, and then began to read this morning, so bear with me through the shuffle. All right. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What message do you have for the sign of Taurus for the month of February? See, that's like, 12 cards right there. Let's see. For the sign of Taurus, if I can just have 2 more. For the sign of Taurus. What is it that they need to know for the month of February, please? Okay. Wow. All green. Okay. So we're talking about your heart chakra. All right. The month of February. Appropriate, right? This is the month of love. Bottom of the deck, not green. Practice gratitude. Okay. Practice gratitude. I love that energy. Gratitude is so important in spirituality, giving thanks, sending that gratitude out into the altitude, and not to receive anything from it, but just to give thanks and to give honor. That's extremely important, but let's hold off because I feel like there's more to it in that message. So let me just pull the rest of the cards and we'll get to it. All right. The sign of Taurus. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. The Hermit. I do feel like, we'll talk about it because the card that is in your overall energy that came out first, I do feel like you're a little withdrawn right now, Taurus, okay? Or that you need to. Okay. Let's clarify for Taurus, please. What is it that they need to know for the month of February? Wow. 8 of Swords. Okay. I don't know that I feel like you're trapped in your mind. Yes. Okay. With the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. I do feel like you're trapped in your mind. But in a good way. Okay. I feel like, Taurus, you may have had some type of experience. I don't want to say tragic. Maybe for some of you it was tragic. Okay. But it's just put you in a quiet place. Okay. It's almost like learning about, this is very specific, but for some of you, You may have learned about like a health condition that can't be cured. Okay. And so it puts you in a quiet place. You may have not told any of your family or your friends about any of this, and you're just trying to mentally process it. Okay. So that's for some of you, Taurus. That's a very specific message, but that's coming out for some of you that you may have learned about some type of health condition that you're just going to have to live with now, and you haven't shared that with anyone. And so it's just put you in a very quiet place, trying to process it and look at it from a more positive place. Okay. Then there's others of you who are just withdrawn, trapped in your mind in a more, because I don't want to say that the other situation wasn't positive. Obviously, if you learn about a health condition that's incurable, it's going to put you in a low vibe. But at the same time, it has purpose, right? You may now become an advocate for whatever that is, for the healing of that, or for the cure of it, or for others that have to live with that in life. So I always say look for the silver lining, okay, in a situation like that. But secondary to that, there are those of you, Taurus, who are just in a almost like a meditative state continuously, okay? Take a breather is what came out. Okay, so this is about, with that hermit energy that's matching, okay, in terms of the vibrational colors here, or the frequency that's come out. It's just like, I just need to take a step back. I just need to think things through. I got to sort things out. I need to, look, I didn't even see that part in the center here. Assess the situation. Okay. I was going to say, think about my priorities. But I just need to assess the situation. This is what I'm kind of picking up for you, Taurus. Okay. This is a contemplative state that you are in the month of February. Okay. Then we have also attuned to the divine. Okay. New moon in Pisces. So we'll have I think it is a new moon in Pisces. Yeah, it is. New moon in Pisces in March. So this message is going to take you into about that time frame. Okay. Where I feel like by the end of this, like you're in hermit mode. Okay. Or some version thereof of hermit mode. And I feel like by the time you get to the new moon in Pisces, that you would have aligned and attuned with the divine. Okay. And that some of your questions are going to be answered. Like for that very specific message about those who have been diagnosed with something that they are going to have to live with, by the time you get to the new moon in Pisces, you'll be ready to share that with your closest loved ones, if only a few. Okay. You would have sorted through your emotions by then. Okay. Okay. All right. Page of Swords and the Four of Cups. So I do feel like a harsh lesson has been learned. Okay. And I don't know why that example wants to stay with us here, Taurus, but it's here, and it's like, okay, for worst case scenario, it was an STD. Okay. And you learned a harsh lesson. Okay. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Swords and this Four of Cups. Like, I knew better. Okay. Or I should have known better. That type of energy is coming up here. Okay. Now it's very specific. All right. Okay. But it feels like a lesson has been learned here. Okay. And I say harsh, but just one that's like, if I hadn't known, or I did know, or it's like I trusted someone. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up for you, Taurus. Like you trusted someone and you should have known better than to trust them. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Okay. Here we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So this is the number of completion right here, 1010. Okay. This is the energy of fulfillment. That's what I get here. Okay. So let's turn away from that lower vibrational message. And again, I apologize if that is your case. I completely apologize that that is an experience that you are having to have. But let's move from that energy, because you are going to pass it, come towards closer towards the new moon in Pisces. You're going to move into a space of fulfillment here. Okay. You just need to assess the situation. I really feel like, Taurus, whatever it is, whether it's your health condition that you knew if you would have stopped eating, all the salt, then your cholesterol wouldn't have got so high and you wouldn't have gotten, had a heart attack, whatever the case might be, Taurus. Or if sadly and unfortunately you have contracted an STD that you can't get rid of. It's happened, okay? You can't beat yourself up about it. It's time to move forward. Okay, that's the type of energy that I'm getting here that you're going to be experiencing in the month of February. Okay, very specific messages. So I know that's not going to resonate with everyone. All right. The Seven of Wands is here. Okay, but she is very much attuning with the divine. Okay, she's also blocking out. Okay, anything that doesn't vibrate at the frequency that she is at. Her solar plexus is in alignment. It is clear. Okay. So again, it might be some type of abdominal. This is a very specific message, Taurus, but it may be some type of abdominal, something that affects your internal abdominal organs. Okay. Or, put the shoe on the foot that it fits. This could be someone that you're connected to. That's experiencing this and that you are going through it with them, okay? But the Lovers is here, okay? And the Lovers, we know, is about a choice and love. It's about free will. It's about decision making. I want to clarify it, because why is the Lovers showing up on that Seven of Wands? The sign of Taurus, why is the Lovers here? The sign of Taurus in the month of February, why is the Lovers here? Thank you. King of Swords. Okay, because there's a hard decision that needs to be made here. Okay, all right, and then the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so for some of you, this is surrounding someone that you love. Okay, I'm gonna go to that example. Apparently, it is someone's situation. Okay, not everybody's, but someone's situation where another individual's health has impacted someone else's health. Okay, and we come to a place where we have to decide whether or not we're going to continue to be involved with them, because I feel like maybe they knew, okay, and they didn't tell you, but they knew, and they put you in harm's way. And then it's like a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but a little bit of type of confusion, because it's like, well, I love you, but you have hurt me in a way that I can't. I can't, that it could be hard to forgive. Okay. 10 of Wands type of energy. So I'm picking that up for some of you here. Now, if it has nothing to do with a health situation, it could be anything, like perhaps they gambled all the money away or something. It's like someone else has impacted you, and you have this boundary or block up, okay, because you need to assess the situation and figure out if you're going to continue to be involved with this person, place, or thing. Okay. All right. Whew, Taurus, what am I on? Okay, it feels like forever in that message. Let me get on to the journey of love, but it was only 13 minutes that I had to share that part with you. Very interesting, very specific. All right, Taurus, let's get a journey of love for you. What is it that they need to know for the month of February? How many? That's 2 cards. Secret of the heart. Yeah. See? Somebody. Okay. Just one. Thank you, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus. What is it that they need to know for the month of February? That's the spaces between the worlds. Okay. There's a second card that fell out with that. I'm trying to get it down to 1. This deck is not as new as the Moonology deck, but it is still throwing out more cards than I need. All right. The sign of Taurus, if I can have 1 card, that's too many, Spirit. Simplicity. Okay. Just 1. What is it that Taurus needs to know for the month of February? Beautiful. Drop into your heart. Okay, let's see what it says. Drop into your heart. Let's see. Drop into your heart. Okay. For some of you, I feel like that's completely aside from the very specific message that came out, and it's really about somebody just like unexpectedly dropping into your heart. All right, but let me read the message though, because yeah. Okay. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble or, of course, joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. Beautiful. So what I heard was give it to God. Okay? Give it to God, Taurus. That's all you can do. Whatever the situation is. That's why attuned to the divine is here. So very much taking a breather. We had the hermit energy earlier. Assess the situation. Attune to the divine. We have this Four of Cups here where you're just kind of sitting back, realizing or reflecting on what you could have, should have done. Okay. Is this just a moment of realization for you? Okay. In the month of February. Yeah, look, King of Swords energy. A moment of realization. Okay. All right. Now, I had the romance angels out here today. You had a pretty deep message, so I don't want to take us too far off course. But I do have the romance angels to bring in a little love and light here. Hopefully speaking directly to your romantic situation. All right. For the sign of Taurus, what is it that they need to know for the month of February? Okay. I feel like this message was about a romantic partner, though, for y'all. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is that in reverse? It was. Unrequited Love was in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I don't read my cards in reverse, so when they show up in that way somehow, I know that ain't nothing but spirit. Okay. Unrequited Love, it's got a little bit of a glare on it. And I think that's what's got you struggling here. Quite honestly, if someone was aware that what they were doing was going to cause harm to you and didn't try to protect you in some way, then it's going to put you in a space where it's unrequited love because they didn't care enough about you or your health. So I apologize, Taurus, if that's an experience that you're having, okay? But that does feel like what's coming up there a little bit with that unrequited love. Secondary to that, everyone is not experiencing that, but you may be in a situation where you feel like it's unrequited. It's just you and it's not them. They're not, what am I trying to say? They're not putting in the same equal energy that you are. And that's why Spirit wants you to take a break, relax from the situation, practice some gratitude, get in alignment with the divine, and just kind of relax on putting all of your energy in with them. Okay. Now, why? Because it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay. Worth waiting for. That's why. You or them have to take some time out, but understand that patience is a virtue, okay? Then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I do feel like for some of you who were in that situation where someone else's actions has impacted your life, is that the revelation of that and hashing it out, having that conversation is going to bring you closer together in time, though. I don't feel like this month you're going to be all in a space of lovey-dovey, okay? Here it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? So in due time, because I do feel like you're all blocked up here, okay? In due time, you're going to open yourself up to receive love. But right now, someone put you in a space in which you are taking a step back. Okay? All right. Okay, that is your message. Love and light.